I'm John Priester. I'm a staff researcher in the Holden Lab, and I've been a part of the CEIN for 4 years. Most of the research I do involves evaluating the effects of nanoparticles on various organisms, everything from bacteria to plants, so tracking damage to cells, effects on growth, effects on for the plants, looking at their shape and size, trying to determine exactly what these particles do to them. Yeah, so we just recently had a publication that came out where we looked at the effects of cerium and zinc nanoparticles on soybean plants grown in organic farm soil. And we saw various effects of the particles. We saw that zinc accumulated in the plant parts that are edible, and cerium affected nitrogen fixation, which could influence the plant growth. So I started working with nanoparticles before we were part of the center, looking at the effects of quantum dots on bacterial cells, and from there we started looking at different particles, different bacterial strains, and it's led to the type of research that we do now. So a typical day, work day, I'll come here to this beautiful campus, and it's usually a mix of both lab work and office work, depending on what experiments are going on at that time. So I might spend a few hours in the lab, a few hours analyzing results, maybe go back to the lab, look at some more samples. And then afterwards I like to do stuff around here, so there's so many things to do outside here. So I like to surf, I like to go on trail runs, and all that can be done right here around campus.